Across Europe, the threat may already be hiding in plain sight. Intelligence officials warn that properties bought quietly by Russian-linked buyers could form a covert network, poised for surveillance, sabotage, and disruption. From city flats to remote islands, what looks ordinary on the surface may be part of a far more dangerous game. Intelligence officials across Europe are sounding the alarm over what they describe as a covert Russian strategy unfolding in plain sight. Properties scattered across Western Europe, they warn, may form part of a network of so-called Trojan horses, assets allegedly positioned to support surveillance, sabotage, and potential attacks in a future crisis. Serving and former officers from 3 European intelligence agencies told The Telegraph that clandestine Russian units are suspected of exploiting weak legal frameworks to purchase strategically located real estate in at least a dozen countries. These acquisitions range from summer houses and holiday cabins to warehouses, abandoned schools, city flats, and even entire islands. Officials believe some of these sites may already contain explosives, drones, weapons, or undercover operatives ready to be activated. Since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine 4 years ago, acts of sabotage linked to Moscow, including arson attacks in London and Warsaw, parcel bombs, alleged assassination plots, and attempted train derailments, have increased. Some Western intelligence figures fear such incidents may have been test runs for a broader campaign. Rather than launching a conventional military assault, officials suggest the Kremlin could seek to challenge NATO in the so-called grey zone, carrying out deniable attacks designed to disrupt transport, communications, and energy infrastructure. Such operations, they argue, would complicate any attempt to invoke NATO's Article 5 Collective Defence Clause. As one intelligence officer put it, deniability makes attribution difficult, and without certainty, it becomes far harder to build consensus. Britain is considered particularly exposed. The head of MI6, Blaise Metraweli, warned in her first speech that the country is now operating in a space between peace and war.
Russia is testing us in the grey zone with tactics that are just below the threshold of war.
Concerns have been raised over property acquisitions near sensitive sites, including the MI6 headquarters in Vauxhall, the US Embassy in Nine Elms, the Trident submarine base at Faslane, and RAF Akrotiri in Cyprus. Finland is widely regarded as the epicenter of what officials describe as a clandestine Russian property strategy. The most striking case involved Ariston Helmi, a company that quietly acquired 17 properties near key maritime routes and infrastructure close to Turku. One island, Sakiluoto, was found in 2018 to contain multiple piers, a helipad, surveillance systems, and advanced communications equipment. The company's Russian owner was later convicted of fraud, while Moscow dismissed espionage allegations. Elsewhere in the Nordic region, properties linked to Russian individuals sit close to sensitive military facilities in Norway and Sweden. The Russian Orthodox Church has also acquired sites near naval bases and radar installations, prompting security concerns. In Switzerland, officials have flagged Russian-linked purchases near a federal chemical protection institute and villages close to the Large Hadron Collider. European intelligence agencies have also noted similar, though more limited, activity linked to China, particularly near fiber optic routes and communications hubs. However, officials describe Russia's ambitions as more immediate and potentially more dangerous. Despite tightening measures in countries such as Finland, Latvia, and Norway, efforts to introduce an EU-wide ban on property sales to Russian buyers collapsed last year. The result, analysts warn, is a patchwork of laws vulnerable to exploitation. As one security official observed, counterintelligence remains largely national, while the threat transcends borders. The concern among European agencies is clear. What may appear to be ordinary property investments could, in a moment of crisis, become instruments of hybrid warfare.